Sabrina. I am excited to share with you another Everyday Explorers release. This is July. I only have 2 that I'm working with, and I'm excited to show you how I'm going to use Christine's stamps this month. So let's get started. So this is now open. I love how this is like going back to eating. We don't have to eat in our cars anymore. We can eat in restaurants, and it's really nice to eat in a restaurant. So you have the look of pure delight, let's eat, every last bite, feed me, a couple different arrows and squiggles, and then a little ticket here you could use for journaling, good food and sunshine, yum, 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 open. So really great stamp set to document all those fun adventures in eating out again. And that's the focus of my projects for this video. Other one that I'm going to work with and I'm excited to share with you is this one. It's called It's On, and it's all about sports, and I am going to use it to motivate me to tell some stories about my son and his love of soccer. So you have Game Time, #1 fan, greatest of all time, overtime, arrow and a star, there's always next year, love this game, versus ready for this. So excited to document my son. Like I said, so excited. He just loves soccer, and he's so excited to have soccer season back this year. Okay, so that's it. 2 stamp sets for this month. And like I said, I'm gonna focus on this one in this video, and then later on I will share some projects using this It's On sports stamp set. So I'm gonna show you the projects for this video. This is just going to be a very simple little insert from my project life. I don't remember the week number. I'm going to document that. And then another little page I have, I wasn't sure how I was going to document this page, and then I got this stamp set, and so I'm excited to document it. For my husband's birthday, I was able to make it so that we had lunch together. My kids both had play dates and get-togethers, so we were able to go to a new sandwich shop, and I have these 2 photos. So I put in this acrylic so that way you could tell that this is the start of April, and then one little wood veneer, and I didn't know how I was going to finish it. So now I'm going to finish it with this food stamp set, and so those will be my 2 projects for this video. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to voiceover and get started on this one. All right, so I am going to start by taking the stamps off the sheet and kind of placing them where I think I can put them. There's also kind of like a menu tag or a journaling tag, and I know I can use that in a negative space over by my husband or my stepdad, and I do decide on the right hand side to use it there. And I'm just going to stamp a bunch of different sentiments like "and we're back," "worth the wait," "open," and then also those adorable little chairs that says "let's eat." And this is a small little insert for my project life, like I said in the introduction, because they were here for a few days visiting, and so there's several other stories that I will tell about their visit, and I'll probably also use Everyday Explorers stamp sets. So this is just one piece of the story. I just stamped every last bite and then getting together, and I made sure to stamp getting together and let's eat in black ink because I wanted those to be a little bit more bold. And I do have some flowers, and I am going to pull out the food prompt set, and then that way I can add in those as well. So it's going to be kind of a tight cluster band down at the bottom with a mixture of stamps, enamel dots, and flowers. And since all the stamps are really tiny, it made for a great cluster down at the bottom. Nothing wound up feeling too overwhelming. So I have a flower behind the journaling spot, but I am going to wind up using a smaller flower piece. And then I've got out the food stamp sets, like I said. I have Can't Wait to Dig In, Chips and Dip, and then a few others, and I'm going to fussy cut out all of those, and then I can kind of start building my cluster at the bottom. You can see it's kind of coming together down at the bottom, and I just need to adhere things down and then pop dot a few things and then slice up my flowers and add in those as well. Because even though this is a giant pink flower, I'm not afraid to just cut up one little piece that I need, and then it'll stick out of the journaling tag, but you can't you can't even tell that I used just a little sliver of the flour, and then I can use it a few other places. Like down at the bottom left, I put the flour, and then I have open, and then I have and we're back, and then I'll put in some enamel dots, and I'll kind of just tuck in the different stamped phrases to hide the portion of the flour that I don't want seen. And I have some yellow flowers as well to add in, and then I'm just going along right along the bottom of the layout and to fill in all the different spots. And then over on the far right corner, I'm going to have getting together, and then just tucking in everything, like I said. So it's so much fun to document our awesome time eating out together at our favorite restaurant. We got to take my mom and stepdad to this restaurant, and we were so thrilled that it was open. So I decided that I wanted one more cluster to make kind of 3 clusters up above in the left top corner. So I fussy cut and pop dotted good food and sunshine. I believe that's what it says. And then I tucked in another piece of the pink flower. And then I'm going to add in some enamel dots to kind of wrap up this spread. So I definitely achieved the summery, bright, happy feel with all the different stamps and colors. Okay, so once again, laying out the stamps, that sometimes is the easiest way for me to kind of figure out how I'm going to use the stamps and where they're going to go. I also decided to use kind of a bold color scheme. To me it's maroon and red, and I went off of our shirts. I don't know why we didn't take a selfie in the restaurant. I have no idea, but we wound up taking one on the way back. So that is the selfie I had to use. I may even have printed the wrong selfie because I don't know if that's the right one that I wanted to use. But anyway, so I am stamping some squiggles. Also tried that a little bit different to add in the squiggle borders in the 3 different spots to kind of frame in my collage. I kind of like it. It turned out different, and I didn't get them very straight, but that's okay. It's still a great way to add a border and something, like I said, a little different. So I am cutting out the different sentiments. I have a new spot, and then I use the journaling tag once again, and then good food and sunshine, I use that as well. And I'll make kind of a main cluster down at the bottom right with that journaling tag, and then the good food sunshine. And I made sure to put that in bright red stamped ink, so that way it was bold. And then I will put everything down, and I will be done with this spread. Very simple layout, but like I said, I had a lot of the pieces already, and I just needed to fill it in. And these stamps were perfect to fill it in. So I have that one that I just put down, and then I'm done. So 2 stories to document some fun eating out adventures, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the July Everyday Explorers release. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks so much. Bye.